And we're live. Hello and welcome, everyone. It's Yana Martins here, and our first episode of Reboot Your Tech Mind. So it's a new initiative. We are going to get together every Tuesday morning at 7:45 a.m. for quick practical tips to kickstart your day in the tech world. In each episode, we'll focus on one exercise from a range of topics, including goal settings, productivity hacks, stress management, positive affirmation, breathing techniques, mindfulness practice, and so on. So, whether you aim to maintain a sense of calm, stay motivated, or enhance your productivity, we got you covered. So, let's reboot together this morning and start creating healthy habits. So, it's a quick live stream, just under 15 minutes, but please still introduce yourselves in the comments and feel free to ask questions. If we don't have time to answer it live, we can always take it offline. So today's guest is Nathalie, and she's going to run an ABCD attention training technique with us. So without any further delays, I'm passing over to Nathalie, please.
Thanks, Yana. Good morning, everyone who is watching us live and those who are watching the recording later. So my name is Nathalie Heynderickx, Nat for short, and I am an executive coach specializing in tech leaders. So today we're talking about attention training. So why attention training? So why do we need to consider training our mind to pay more attention? Well, you might relate to the situation where you start your work day and in mind you have a number of things that you like to focus on, and by the end of the day you have done heaps of things, but not really maybe the top three that you decided in the morning that were your key priorities. Does
Happens to
that
me all
sound
the time.
does that sound familiar? Yep. Okay, so you are not alone. And the reason is one of the reasons behind that situation is because we are being bombarded with distractions, right? We are all, regardless of the work that we do, the size of the company we work in, the geography, the industry, we are all being bombarded with information overload, number of distractions, internal distractions as well as external distractions, and much more. So, because of this reason, we will spend a few minutes today learning a very simple technique called ABCD. And I don't know if Yana, you have the book reference. No, actually the other one. Anyhow, there is if you want to, yep, that's the one. If you like to learn more about ABCD, this is a reference 1 second ahead, a book from my friend Rasmus and Jacqueline. You can learn much more about it. But today will be just a quick introduction. Thanks, Yana. All right, so let me get into actually the technique. So very simple, 4 steps. Step number one, A stands for anatomy. So that's about what do you do with your body. So basically, you sit on the chair, feet on the floor, spine straight, and eyes closed if you feel comfortable to do so. So I'm explaining the steps and we will get into it shortly. Next, B stands for breath. So we are breathing in and out throughout the nose, and we are using the breath as our anchor. And we want the breath. We want to observe neutrally the breath. So we don't want to modify, change the rate or the pace of the breath. We just observe as it is. C stands for counting. So in each exhalation, we count. So we count from 1 to 10 and then count down from 10 to 1. So I'll explain to you, very simple, but some people get confused. So you inhale, you exhale, that's 1. Inhale, exhale, that's 2. Inhale, exhale, that's 3 until 10. Once you reach 10, inhale, exhale, that's 9. Inhale, exhale, 8, and so forth. So you go from 1 to 10, 10 to 1, 1 to 10, 10 to 1. And I think we do have, yeah. So showing that you go in cycles from 1 to 10 and 10 to 1. So that's C for counting. And finally, D for distractions. As you are, doing that and you are strengthening your neural pathways to pay more attention, guess what? There will be distractions, internal distractions, external distractions. So thoughts, feelings, memory, sounds, etc. So all we need to do is to notice, relax, release, and return our full undivided attention to the object of focus, which is the breath in this case. And then we start counting again. Okay, so that's a technique ABCD. If you have practiced mindfulness meditation, sounds very similar, and you definitely will get the benefits. Now that sense of calmness, focus, and clarity. But here we are specifically training attention as well. So, if you are ready, let's get started, and I will guide you through. So, you don't need to remember any of that. That was just a bit of a heads up. So we practice together, and for that purpose, I might stop my camera so you're not distracted. If you have the eyes open for any reason, you're not distracted with me. Iana, you're welcome to do the same if you like. And
I'll
let's get
stay.
started.
I'll stay
Okay,
and make
all
sure
right.
everyone
Okay.
else is doing it.
Okay. All right. You're keeping an eye on everyone else. All right.
Yeah.
So let's get started with adjusting the body, the anatomy. So feet flat on the floor, the spine is straight, and hands are resting wherever they are comfortable. And if you feel comfortable to do so, close the eyes. Otherwise, keep them slightly open, so maybe 10% open, looking down. So that's A for anatomy. Next step is to start to pay attention to your breath. So noticing the pace, noticing the rhythm of the breath. So notice if it is deep or shallow, long or short, fast or slow. But again, there is no need to change the breath in any way. Simply neutrally observe the breath as it is. You might notice that perhaps inhalation, the breath's coming in through one particular nostril, maybe the right nostril, maybe the left nostril, or maybe both the nostrils. Again, there is no need to do anything. You're just observing, being a witness of your own breath. You also may notice that when you are inhaling, breathing in, the temperature of the breath is a little bit cooler. And when you are exhaling, breathing out, the temperature of the breath is a little bit warmer. Very, very subtle thing to notice. And if you cannot notice that, that's okay. Good. Next, let's introduce the counting. When you're ready, start counting from 1 to 10 each exhalation, and then counting down from 10 to 1. And remember, if you get distracted any moment with my voice or any other internal or external distractions, simply pause and start counting again from 1. Okay, very good. So now I can slowly, slowly let go of these short exercise And open your eyes if you have them closed. Very good. And congratulations. You just completed your first 1 minute of attentional training. So I'll stop presenting the slides. Yes, thanks, Diana. And curious to know, I don't know if we have people with us now live, but I'm curious to hear from you, Yana. How did you go? The instructions are very simple, right? Count from 1 to 10 and 10 to 1, and it's amazing how challenging can be sometimes for some people to, just get the mind to focus on counting from 1 to 10, 10 to 1. How did you go? Would you like to share, Yana?
I feel there's this urge to rush when you start counting, because I think in the real life it kind of like used to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But when you need to count each breath, I feel a bit of that urge to hurry up. Like I need to do my 10 breaths.
Quick, quick, quick. Get
Quick,
there.
quick, quick.
High
Yeah,
achiever.
and yes, and coming back and saying like, no, 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 like I just need to do my normal breath and just count it. So I think that definitely something that I've noticed straight away. And we have someone on LinkedIn. Sorry, can't see your name. Hi everyone, great topic and great book. Here we go. So
Lovely.
familiar with the book. If someone missed the book, that's the book we're talking about 1 second ahead.
Super.
And if anyone has any comments, please feel free to put it in the comments on YouTube, on LinkedIn. But yeah, the purpose of the stream obviously so that we can do the exercise together, and we're gonna do something simple like that every Tuesday. So, and then you can basically pick and choose what are the things you enjoy, what are the things you can actually incorporate in your everyday life. Because surprisingly, simple things like that just stop at count to
Mm,
basically 20
yeah.
can
And
make the massive difference for you for starting your day right.
yeah, and what I often and these exercise is part of a program that we run. I mean, when I was working with Potential Project, this is something that Raz and Jacqueline are doing for companies like Unilever, Lego around the world, especially in the US and Canada. So if you check the book, you learn more about it. And what I heard many people saying, Jan, is that the need to slow down that you mentioned. That's one point. Another experience is getting to 25 and like, oops, I'm not supposed to come to keep going because we are so like not present, right? Or actually getting stuck on 3 and then a distraction and then and starting again and getting stuck, never getting to 10. Like in 10 minutes, sometimes we practice these, never getting to count until 10, and then let alone to be able to count down to 1. And that's because of the distraction. So what we're doing with this, as you said, no, very simple, sounds very trivial exercise, is really strengthening the neural pathways of attention. Yeah. So that's it in a nutshell. And I think we are almost on the hour. So thanks for having me, Yana.
Thank you, Nathalie. If you're enjoying our new initiative, please make sure to like this video and share it with people who need to join something like this. And also it encourages us to keep going and bring more experts like this to run morning exercises. So join us every Tuesday to get your dose of positive vibes and helpful tips. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see everyone next Tuesday.
Bye.
Thank you, Nathalie.
Pleasure.